Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today with us we have the final of the third Peasant tournament. And here we have it if you want to take a look. This was the whole, basically these are noob tournament we're doing in my clan. And we take all the Peasant, and the Peasants are either new members or outright noobs. And we train them to go into the tournaments and win some real tournaments. So basically, they're all noobs. It's a tournament of noobs. So there you go. We call them the Peasant Tournament. And this has been the list of who has been going the furthest. Socks was put in the Peasant Tournament. I knew he was one of the better player of them all. So I've put him in the bottom here. So the best of these would have the chance to fight Socks, just so it's a bit more fair. So now we're going to watch the game of Glogi versus Socks. And whoever wins will go into the boss fight, fighting Dennis Diderot for a promotion. So Socks and Glogi are both peasants, and if they want to be promoted to squire, they'll have to win against Dennis, which is a squire as well. So you see now we have peasants, then it goes one step up, it goes squires in blue, and after squires it goes knights in red. When you're a knight, you're a pretty good player. And then there's the lords as well. And then there's me, the king. And people can win honorary title, like one some noob here. He's won the Master of the Horse title because we're medieval. There are also events like Lord of the Pheasants, which is a play on word with Lord of the Peasants. But yeah, we just have some cool events like that. This was the Master of the Horse events, and I filmed some of these. And this is the third Peasant tournament. So anyway, without further ado, let's start with the deployment here. Let's get back into the game. Just bear with me here. All right. So Peasant Socks will be fighting this type of battle here. So he's gonna be a little bit over here. He's gonna probably bring some CQC units here. He decided to play with first Pietruti, and Comrade Glogi decided to play with Group Artonic. Now it's important to mention that in this tournament there is no bans. So everything is just like the real tournament, except there's no bans on the division. So people can actually play their best division if they want to. I think it makes it more interesting to look at. Now there's a lot of PTRS that's going to come into town. Very, very annoying, but it is what it is. And over here we have, we see that Socks will try to go hard for this area. Over here with Glogi, he's going to go a pretty defensive battle here. Both are playing Vanguard, by the way. And it's a 46-minute game, so maybe we're going to advance the time when it starts getting stale. And anyway, so some over here, a few over here. This I imagine to be the VK9, indeed. And over here, not a lot of stuff, but pretty classic. Alright, so let's start this right away and see what these players are offering us. Definitely missing some sprites in there. Alright guys, let me just press pause for a second, and yeah. And here we are back. Alright, for you guys it lasted a millisecond, for me it lasted 15 minutes. But here I am back into the game. Alright, so Socks is actually bringing some PTRS rifle. They're not gonna do much. I wonder why, because people never really use this road to attack, so it's a strange choice to me. But anyway, lots of PTRS rifle here. They're the standard 35mm penetration, 14.5mm AP shells. They're not actually hitting anyone, which is unfortunate because these Rada Jaeger MP44, they are pretty destructive with the Molotov cocktails, but and the MP44, but they probably shouldn't be in a city. But you know, vetted up like they are, and with the MP44, they definitely can deliver a blow in the city. They're 12 people strong as well. I would have preferred seeing them in here, but there's some couple Reta Jaeger with the Jaeger Pioneers and a Reta Jaeger MP44. Ooh. Oh no. Whoa! No way! Is he going to take advantage of that? And Glogi doesn't see it! He doesn't see it, so he's not retreating. Oh man, come on, Sucks. Get the surrender on this. Wow. Ah, so close. So close. Gets one surrender. Ah, and there you go. Now Glogi is gonna see it. And Sucks definitely missed an opportunity there. But anyway, it was still a very nice move. It's not often you're gonna hear me say that using a cluster for infantry is a nice move. But it would have been a really nice move had Sucks followed through it. 2-star T-34 will die to an 1-star T-34 because that's how the game is sometimes. I found it almost looked like there's a bug in veterancy because I found that 1-star unit kill a whole lot more of 2-star units. And I know there was a bug with the infantry being 2-star would go less fast than 1-star infantry. And one of my clan member tested this out on the field. So I'm wondering if there's also a bug for the tanks where 2-star doesn't necessarily equal better than the 1-star. And every day I'm seeing... Anyway, no need to explain further. You know what I'm saying. So yeah. All right, Saperzi here will take on the Pioneers. We'll take on a whole bunch of people. That's unfortunate for him. He should probably retreat from there. There is a ME410 Recon. They're playing on the Vanguard, and I'm not seeing a lot of action on the part of on the Group Artenek. I think Group Artenek has a lot of possibilities to really hit hard in the early phase, and he's not taking advantage of that. Instead, he's fighting on all three fronts. And all players are actually, they're doing that. All the players, both players are doing that. They're fighting on all three fronts, meaning that the amount of power they can commit is very limited. Now, it does look like Glogi will get the upper hands over here. There's the half-track's gonna suppress the ersatz machine gun. Tiger coming in 1-star with a VK9 Recon. There's some T-34 over here. Some defensive fire on these PTRS. Overall, not a lot of action, but Sox is taking the lead by destroying this ersatz machine gun. I don't think you want to commit to holding the entire front line with one ersatz MG. But anyway, now these guys, they are falling back again. They're not going to retreat. They're not going to surrender because the commander is there. He's alive and well. But he could definitely catch them off guard just outside. You got to be careful for that ersatz machine gun, though. Oof. That's a Saperzi Pioneer. Honestly, I don't know what they're doing in the city. God, they would need to be here. The Rada Jaeger, they are out of Molotov cocktail. They will die to the descent, apparently. I'm surprised by this, but here it is. Now, this entire attack has fallen. I mean, it is not good. He's falling back Definitely needs a little bit of reinforcement here. He's gonna bring a Tiger E, smack dab in the middle of nowhere, unsupported. I guess he does have recon here actually. Over here in town, he's capturing both flags for the moment. This will soon be over. There you go. Already over. Oh, I thought the Tiger died for a second. There's gonna be more infantry coming in. But, you know, since he's calling in on two sides, it definitely probably should have concentrate on pushing there. You just gotta concentrate somewhere. You can see he deactivated the Kar 98K, but he fails to reactivate them once he's starting to engage with the MP40. Not a big matter, just a little bit of micro. Over here, we have an IL-2. It's going to go for the Pack 40 rather than the Tiger or the Mortar. Why? Why, Sucks? I don't understand. There's so many juicy targets around. There you go. He doesn't see them or what? He doesn't see them. But he knows they're there. He's gonna count on his flak to help him out, and doesn't actually help. He dies, and that's unfortunate because he is a very powerful tool, and also his flamer here should definitely be here. Had he put his flamer here, he could have seen the Tiger He and would have killed it with the cluster. But no, he doesn't have recon anywhere. And notice how none of these players are using never mind. There's a recon here. Okay. And there's a plain recon as well. But there needs to be more recon, especially on Sock's part. Or at least put his infantry in places where they can see stuff. Over here, there's a little defense. Basically, Glogi could take everything he's got and push it forward, and he should do that because they are on a vanguard income and it is their time to push everywhere. So you push everywhere, you look out for enemy weakness, and then you go in. Had he pushed here, Sox would have been forced to call in reinforcement, and he could have probably taken on that reinforcement just with these guys. But to be better, could have called in some reinforcement as well and overwhelm him here. And maybe get the Tiger over here with some infantry. Who knows? Who knows? But so far, 13-11 for Sox. And the BF-109 are really starting to make a killing now. They have two 20 mils, they have three 20 mils that can shoot at 800 meters. The Yak-9B are obviously going to die, especially going head-on to these guys. There's more 81 mil mortars. The points are in Sox's favor, but it looks like Comrade Glogi is beginning to make a comeback. Tiger E is here unnecessarily. Definitely should use his 2K advantage and be a little bit more back, especially since Sox has clusters. I mean, that's very scary, and there's no AA to protect that Tiger. So yeah, very scary move. He's gonna call in his Tiger to destroy that T-34. Mortars are doing a really bad job here. He's using them to destroy the half-track. And I mean, Christ. These half-tracks, they don't matter whatsoever. They really don't matter because they can't go inside here to capture the flag. What Glogi needs to do is take this mortar and shoot here, then advance. Then shoot here and shoot here. And he needs to do it consecutively. And he just needs to pepper this area with mortar fire. Because this doesn't matter. It's not doing anything to the planes, really. Running out of shells. Tiger, he's gonna be shooting at the 37 mil, and Sox sees that. He's gonna... No, he doesn't see that. He's just on an attack order. He's gonna keep going towards the Tiger E. Still no attack here. Cluster coming in for the Tiger this time. Alright, there you go. That's gonna kill the Tiger. There you go. Zeke, is that a little bit too late to the party? Let's advance time a little, because this is a very long game. And it lacks the action that you would expect from a Vanguard game. It is a wonder why these guys decided to play Vanguard, because they're playing, in my opinion, like a balanced deck. Like a balance. They're playing in a balanced style. I think could have been a great battle played in balance, because as the forces are... as the game is going, the forces are growing. But now they pull all their hay cards out, the Tigers and stuff like that, and it just gets destroyed easily. Planes are being sacrificed here for no reason. Oh, that's gonna kill it probably. There you go. We've got some Hungarians coming in phase B. So this is great. There's a Tiger leader coming in, and he's also being covered by the SKFZ this time. But it looks like Suk definitely has more into his armies. He could probably just move everything forward at this point. Do the oboe special and still win. But there goes more reinforcement. And he just kind of lost all of his tanks now. The Zistries are gonna get suppressed right away. I take the Zistries a lot, and I'm always disappointed with them. So I don't know. They really suck. We should stop taking Zistries. Saperzi Rocks is gonna do a lot of damage here. And there you go. Now we've got the IL-2 suppressing them. These guys are gonna move forward to get the surrender. There's a little air war here with the IL-2 participating, and wow, the Yak-9Bs are pretty much all dying. Overwhelmed by Ride Jaeger. And there you go. Now, Glogi can just, really sit here. Doesn't have to call in reinforcement. These guys could be just hanging out, behind the line to make sure they don't get mortar fired or artillery. There's just 2 coming in. $12-12 is pretty much all happening in town now. But Glogi will keep pushing. He's gonna get suppressed by these M3A1. And there goes the IL-2 bombs as well. He's going to survive this pretty well. And is going to live to fight another day. But there is a lot of danger coming in. And his best chance is to take the Jäger and put them at the edge of the forest. To use their MP44 at long distance, while these guys cannot really attack them long distance. Well, I was wrong, actually. I was wrong. Is still alive. Now they're actually causing problems because he went to try to go over the line. But yeah. Still nothing over here. Stu dies. To what? I don't know, but he died. Let's get this battle going. Over here, there's going to be a lot of artillery that has 90 points each. It's pretty expensive, and there's the 85, 52k, 85 mil coming in as well for. I don't know. I don't know what they're. I don't know where he's going with that. But it's a dangerous move. Oh god. Oh god, that hurts. This total noob move. There's a Morser here shooting at another expensive stuff to come in really late game. He's gonna be firing at these guys, but these guys could just fire back at him if they wanted to, and could maybe win. Over here, they're falling back. Gonna DP. I've now entered the game. These guys are 20 bucks, so they're pretty cheap. Finally, after all 3 phases, finally destroy a half track with the mortars. 5 minutes left to the game for a Glogi defeat. This Duke tree dies to the Su-85, it seems. But yeah, overall, I think it was bad execution on Glogi that cost him the game. He should have just concentrated on keeping this flag. These Radejäger are going to do a lot of good job. But in this thick forest, they should have had their rifles do a little more job. He needed a VK8 to come in here as well to destroy the M3. Over here, Sox as took the town, but there you go. Now Glogi is actually making a move down south, but way too late, but enough to close the 12-12 for the moment being. Now 13-11 again, and it looks like Glogi actually surrenders. And this puts Sox on top of, at the leader pack. He's going to be battling Dennis Diderot. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please subscribe. It helps. And if you didn't, then don't subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.